Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Shemoke, and it's such a pleasure to be speaking with you. I would have loved to be right there with you, but I'm right here in the UK, and I decided to use this opportunity to record this for you. I met this gentleman called Adu when I came to Nigeria the last time. Um, just a little bit about me. This is Dr. Shemoke. I'm the CEO of Walk Like a Princess Community Interest Company, multi-award winning author of this amazing book, Supergirl to Superwoman, the ultimate guide to female leadership. This helps build confidence in girls and women. A lot of us start with very low confidence because um, maybe we got it from our parents, right? So I met Adu when I came to Nigeria, and yes, I was at St. Anne's to inspire the girls. Uh, I am a Nigerian, okay, born in Nigeria. I went to St. Anne's School, and that is some of my girls. That was me speaking to the girls when I came to Nigeria. I was invited by Channels TV to have a review of my book, which was fantastic, right? I was able to speak to lots of the girls, and I'm really delighted that we're already building up on their confidence. And that was where the gentleman I do saw me and said, "Oh, Dr. Sean, please, you've got to speak to my students." And I'm delighted because I know, oh, you are created for something amazing. So say to someone beside you, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And you've got to believe that. Turn to the next person beside you. Say you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And just smile. Yes, I know that. Okay. What how do we define our self-esteem? Low self-esteem is actually a thinking disorder in which an individual views himself or herself as inadequate, unlovable, incompetent. Also, it's once you form that negative perspective, it just takes the whole of you. It takes everything over. I remember while I was growing up, believe it you or me, when I was in my teen years, I was a bit overweight. And because of being overweight, I felt like I wasn't beautiful enough. I felt like maybe I won't be accepted. In fact, I felt I didn't have a school mother on time because I had this bulging tummy and it really affected me. Remember, nobody is able to make you feel less of yourself if you do not give them the permission to. Esteem is the way you see yourself. Nobody can do that for you. When you talk about self, so it is not what others do for you. It is what you have to do for yourself. Maybe you'll be having, oh, I can't do it. I'm not worthy. I must be perfect. I'm not just good enough. I must not make a mistake. Nobody loves me. And you have all of that. And remember that, see, all these thoughts in your mind are energies. People just respond to you like that. So if you have very low self-esteem, it's easy for others to look down on you because you're already looking down at yourself. So say to someone beside you, say, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and I have a positive self-image. So what you see is what you get. Let's talk about some statistics. These are some of the things I got. 75% of girls with low self-esteem reportedly engage in negative activities like cutting, bullying, smoking, drinking. They have disorders in their eating. Maybe some are anorexic, and this compares to like 25% of the ones that have high self-esteem. Now you can have low self-esteem or you can have high self-esteem. You got to choose what you want. How do you see yourself? Because what you see is what you get. Also, Sherry Block of Los Angeles County stated that children join gangs, especially boys, so we feel the need to belong and to feel important. They want to be somebody rather than a nobody. So you see people forming gangs. You see boys moving together because they are feeling like left out. Now, this I understand. 85% of the world's population are affected by very low self-esteem. So it is what all of us like battle with. I battled with it. Some of your parents have battled with it, and that's the truth. Some top business owners today battle with self-esteem. So I know where you're starting from, but you don't have to stay that way. And that's one of the things I love doing, helping people find that confident place, find that place in which they can be more. A's and Four's 1990 reports that lower self-esteem is often the reason why young girls engage in premarital sexual relationships and is more likely to be responsible for teen pregnancies, than any other single factor. I remember while growing up, right, I was looking for other people to be the ones to affirm me. Maybe because I think my mom to also suffer the same thing. So at times we just by osmosis we just get some of these things from our parents. But what I want to say to you is that you have an opportunity to break the circle. And anybody that sees me now like, oh, she's very confident. I coach people on confidence and self leadership. I've gone globally, like I trained top CEOs. I live here in the UK. Before I came to the UK, I was a top business manager in the banking sector. Before I got to that place, I had to do something about it. Now, what is the solution to you building your self-esteem? Because as a man think it's so easy, as a woman think it's so easy, as a girl thinks so easy, as a boy thinks so easy. This starts from the thoughts that you have of yourself. See yourself in better light. So for you to be more, you have to be more. It is in your mind. How do you do this, right? Read books that increase your knowledge. Have a thirst for knowledge. You've got to know. I remember while growing up, I was part of the bookworms, right? Because I just needed to have an edge. I was battling with low self-esteem from the inside. But I started to do something about it. And one thing is engage in regular exercise to make sure you lose extra weight or shape up if you need to. Now, I know some of you girls will have, your caucuses. When the boys are coming, you start gossiping. Oh, look at that boy. And the same thing happens for boys. It's normal. When they look at you, when they look at girls coming, the boys shape up. If you know you need to shape up, start working out now. Don't wait for your principal or for your teacher to do that for you. Don't wait for your moms and your dad to say that to you. You do that for yourself because you are worth it. Boys, go to the gym. If you don't have a gym, then go somewhere, pick up some weight in the morning, go jogging. Start having that conscious thought to looking much, much better. And another thing for you to build your self-worth is for you to say positive affirmations to yourself daily. You stand in front of the mirror. This is how you do it. You go and get a mirror and stand in front of the mirror, and I'm going to show you what you can see now. Good. These are some of the positive affirmations you could get started with. Because see, nobody can make you feel lesser if you don't feel that yourself. Alright? So I'm Sheol. When people call me Sheol, I'll respond to that because that's my name. That's what I've told them that I am. So if you keep looking down at yourself, people will look down at you because you've already looked down at yourself. Now what can you say? Say this. What they say does not matter. What I say matters most. And who am I? I am a super girl. I am a super boy. Now, in my book, super is an acronym. It means sensitive, undeterred, proactive, elegant replicator. For the boys, you say you're super. You are a superhero. You got superpower in you. You are undeterred, right? So see that I am a supergirl. I'm a superboy. I have all it takes to lead my class. Be the best in your class. It's very, very important. So work like a princess. Some of the things that I do, right, in the UK and globally, and also with some of the schools in Nigeria now, is to help build up on confidence for girls and leadership, to start thinking about leadership. So our purpose at Work Like a Princess is to raise the female economy of the community, focus on confidence, capacity building, and leadership training for girls, women, their carers, and all their primary influencers like teachers, caregivers, and all that. What's our vision? Our vision is to create a community where girls and women engage authentically and assertively at every level of decision making in all areas of life. Now, what are our values? We have clarity. So clarity means you know where you're going. So for girls, right, you know where you're going. Don't let boys stop you. Yeah, it's normal. You must look good, all right? It's okay to look good. I always look good. I love to look good. But one thing is so important is that you've got to look at what you want to become in future. Boys, you've got to look at who you want to become. Have mentors. Have mentors, people that you look up to, that you want to be like. I don't know about the political arena of Nigeria. I know things are not really going so well. But there are people in Nigeria, that are resident in Nigeria, that are doing very, very well. Look at those people and start aspiring to be like them. We want you to be inclusive. We want you to be authentic. We want you to be brave, to have integrity, to have quality. And we want you to have a lot of fun. When you're growing up, we want you to have fun, engage in different activities, be in different clubs. Don't let your pastime just be sex. And I'm being factual with you. We need to talk about sex. Sex is amazing, right? It's one of the natural things that God put in man, but it is only done in in the comfort of being married, because that is when you have worth for yourself. Don't wait for boys to tell you you're beautiful, for you to know that you're beautiful. Look into the mirror and say, I'm beautiful. Boys, don't wait for girls to affirm you. Look into the mirror and say, yes, I'm a hunk, I'm brilliant. Be brilliant, be excellent at what you do. All right. So some of the girls that I've worked with, right, they're there because in the UK and now in Nigeria, I do talk to girls and talk to boys. We've actually started on the boys. I have men as part of my team now that will go. Those are some of the girls in secondary school in the UK. That's me being featured in a newspaper in the United Kingdom. Remember, I started from Nigeria. So you go to see more than your world, okay? Read books. My mentor, John C. Maxwell, who is one of the top leadership coaches in the world. I started reading his book when I was 18. I didn't get to meet him until I was in my about 37 years old. Right, I'm in my 40s now. All right. And these are some of the girls that go through my leadership coaching period. I want to say to you that you can be all that you want to be, but you got to start by looking at yourself differently. There's a long-term advantage in you having a good self-worth, self-esteem. When you rate yourself high, I'm not saying be arrogant or whatever, but when you know that your body is important to you, you won't leave it to just anybody. And boys, do not sexually harass any girl. Because that means, imagine what it will be like for someone to take advantage of your sister or advantage of your mother. I want you to see every girl as your sister, as your brother, as your mother. That if anybody does anything evil to them, how would you like that? Okay, so this is my book. I will encourage you because it also talks about. Let me just go through some of the things in the book so that you understand why it is important for you to get one of these. This has helped lots of people build their confidence, and especially and also in leadership. Now, let me just read this to you quickly before I go. Talks about the value of having a heart. Have a heart. Look out for people. Let it not just be all about you. One of the things that will help you to become more and to have self-worth is having clear goal settings. It talks about this in page 25. Have clear goal settings. You want to be top of your class, know that you want to be top of your class, and what does it take? You want to look at what other people are doing. Do more. Beat them. All right. So it's been an amazing time, speaking with you. I'm sure that you're going to have a great time. I want to thank you, Adu, for calling me to be able to do this. Girls, boys, it is important for you to know that. Just give me one moment. Know that you are called to be more. Okay? Don't take advantage of any girl. I know things are going on in Nigeria. Yes, I'm resident in the UK, but all that you can do is be the best at what you are called to do. Your education is important now. Focus on your education. Get the best out of it. Start thinking of what value you can add to your world. The world is waiting for you. Don't be lesser. Look at yourself with a very, very good image. Look at how big you're going to become. See your future and don't let anything stop you now for becoming the best. Who says you can't be the next president of Nigeria? Or even be the top MD in any of the firms. Who says you won't be the one to start a corporation that will employ millions or thousands of people? But you must not stop yourself now. Add value to yourself. Read books. You can be mentored by books. That's why I will always recommend my book. Boys read it, girls read it, because they are basic principles that will help you become more in life. And I'm looking forward to meeting all of you very, very soon. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to speak with you. I do pray that when I'm going to be hearing from you, I will hear that you are more, right? You are more confident. Carry yourself well. Dress nicely. Dress the way you want to be addressed. Girls, don't expose your body unnecessarily. Gold and diamond are found in very, very deep earth. So let your body be precious to you. Boys, let your body be precious to you. Look good, feel well. Focus on your education and be more. Have a brilliant one. This is Dr. Show, okay? And it's great. I'm looking forward to meeting with you in person very, very soon.